This is the International 986. I posted to my community tab. We're here kicking it with Kiko for the next 2 days. Titusville, Pennsylvania. 11 a.m. tomorrow. Bring your umbrella. It's going to be raining. It can be sunny like this. All right, well, this is it. This is a one owner International 986. I don't know the year. We can find the serial tag. Late 70s, early 80s International, and big old steers on there. Looks clean, looks really clean. I'm not a paint buyer. I'm not an emblem buyer. I'm not a sticker buyer. None of that. I'm a hey, it works like it should buyer. And let's check this out. We're going to do a walk around first, but that's a big deal to me. You know, this has kind of been the trend. PA Farms put one on his 986. A couple other guys did as well. And again, let's just walk and talk. Looks like some newer paint. Didn't really need to do that, but I guess it helps when decent from a distance. This wheel center is correct. That's an 86. I believe these are going to be 3 1/4 inch axles. New hardware on there. Oh, okay. It's got a quick hitch on there. Quick hitch. She wet, but is that? There's no smell to it. I thought that'd be diesel. Huh, okay. Sure that cap's on. Oh, yep. 1,000. Dual remotes. Little lean on the skins. To the tune of, I don't know, they might be 10-15%. They're Titans though, doggone it all. Set up for the clamp-ons, which, you know, back in the late 70s, early 80s, those were fine. Again, new hardware on here. Yeah, they must have dieseled this. Okay, yeah, now I'm smelling diesel. There you go. Yep, got the old school step on there. I drove a 1086 one time, and this bottom one was just a little dicier than I like, to the tune of when the weld starts going bad here, if you're more than a feather, step up on there and falling through is not on my things to do list. Yep. Oh, you know what that means? She need taken out and ran hard a little bit. It's like some burnt crap on there. The wicks. I mean, it's slightly, very slightly. I'm going to tell you, they probably had this thing started a half hour, 45 minutes ago at the earliest. So, oh yeah, I didn't check the size of them tires. I'm guessing 18.4 38s. Yep. And like I say, big steers. Good steers on there. 4 rib for less compaction. 4 big handle International weights. I don't know what these are. Are those John Deere weights? I don't know. Dylan, what are these? You'll know. He's sold enough of them. Bought and sold. So yeah, you know, there you go. Let's crawl up in it. Got the security on there. All right. Ether. Hopefully that's just on there to keep the line open and not necessary. 5/3/21. Okay, that's been a minute. Well, regulators mount up. Boy, it makes it nice getting up with that step. Okay. comfortable looking seat. Ooh. Boy, there ain't no, I want to say shock absorption. And see, this is what everybody complains about is the levers when you go to get in. And all you have to do is just be careful and cognizant of that fact. But yeah, if I bought it, I'd have to have this stupid stuff like, you know, lever knobs, you know, lever knobs on there. Got the TA forward. One thing that, you know, the 86 series, if I have to really nitpick, is, you know, like the levers like this is just stamped metal. You know, it works. Why is that wired forward? I guess we'll find out tomorrow why it's wired in one place. Probably because it's out on the low side. Okay, well, that's a thought for my consideration in how high I go in bidding. Are the, again, I can't read the hours, but yeah, just this stamped steel, you know, as thin as it is. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, she's in park. I mean, what's it take to start her up? Not much. It was pretty turnkey. I got it in the notch and she turned over. Now I'm not going to be able to test the TA, which let's just assume it's out because it's wired up. But yeah. Okay. That don't feel, how do I want to explain? You ever had brakes that needed bled? Okay, that's a clutch that needs bled. Okay. Ooh, those are nice and grabby. I bet it's got, in theory, got good brakes, but... Oh. Let's try to move this thing. Alright. Okay, clutch in. We don't need to be in high. We're in neutral. We can go low. We're moving. Okay. These 86s, they're weird, man. They got them short, stubby front noses. You know, they're... Okay. We move forward. Hit the brakes. We stop. Reverse. Clutch. Okay. Left brake. Yeah, I think the brakes are fine. Neutral. Oh, what else are we checking? And that's another complaint with the 86 series. You can't really see out the window to see your 3-point. It lifts. It lowers. I'd say that's good to goers. Look, that's me. It don't sound bad. And that's your 986 one owner. When International went out of business, let's say 84, 85, the one thing John Deere did do right is, oh, he almost backed right into the truck. That's cool. The one thing that John Deere did do right was they come in and they put dealerships up on every corner, like Dollar General type dealerships. So it only made sense for guys to at least consider them. especially when it comes to buying new, like for the warranty work and this and that and the other thing. So a lot of guys like this that went out and bought this tractor brand new, probably up at Cafferlin Sales and Service. If we can find the tag, we're going to read it. I won't be surprised if that's the case, but a lot of guys, you know, they got brand new 86 series, and then when International went out of business, they went to John Deere. I know the next question you're going to ask is where I am on this tractor as far as how high I will bid. Knowing what I know now about it, I can live without a TA. It does make it half the tractor as it would with one, but $6,000. Honestly, I know that's an insult to the machine, but it's not. It's not really 50% of what I'm looking for. Well, here you go. Give you green guys something to nibble on. Got a 4450 for sale. I don't know, front wheel assist, 4-wheel drive, but I mean, this thing, good grief. If I was a John Deere guy, this would be, I'd be on this like white on rice. Firestones. Oh yeah. That's a big, heavy. Whew. Top link there. Now I take it you're the owner of the International 986, and you bought that brand new, did you?
No, got that used
at Cafferlin's up in Union City, or?
I'll stop and think about that one.
Yeah.
No, I got it over in.
When you got it, what'd you use it for mainly?
Mainly?
Yeah.
Just general field work.
Yeah.
I plow with it, disc, whatever.
Now, how many bottoms did you pull with it?
5 bottom.
5 bottom.
I had another tractor, 100 horse International. I had on it most of the time.
Okay.
100 horse would do all right with that, no problem.
Oh yeah, 5 bottoms.
That's 150 there.
Yeah.
I had a new turbo put in it 3 years ago.
Yeah. Now, how'd you end up going International to John Deere, making the switch?
Well, I had International, then I went to John Deere. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think service.
Yep. That was kind of my theory.
Available on their service, and what Cafferlin was. So.
Yep. Interesting.
I didn't have lunch yet, so I'm kind of finishing up lunch.
Well, you got to worry about that. I'm always eating on the run. that TA out in that 9.
Keeps you thinner that way.
Well, I wish it would me. Now that 9/8, that TA's out, and
that was fixed. Dingle up at Union City.
Okay.
That's been 5-6 years ago, and I never used it much anyway, so it's locked and high.
Okay.
And I just kept it there so it doesn't shift anymore, and it doesn't wear out that way.
Right. But it does work, you say?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so it's good. Okay.
If you took the wire off, and it would shift right away.
No kidding. Okay. It seemed like a good machine. I turned the key and it
tractor?
Yeah. That's money,
that
isn't it?
Massey and that 96. If everything worked as good as those 2 tractors worked, I would say drawback on the International going from 3rd to 4th gear and high range.
Yeah.
You got to go real slow and finally bump it in.
Yeah.
The transmission is not smooth. This tractor and the 7520 John Deere, they got a push button on there.
Yeah.
And they're great.
Right.
But when they break down, I don't want to pay the bill.
Nobody does, man. I'm telling you. Oh, so this can be a fun auction tomorrow.
Farmers make so much money on our crops and our cattle, whatever. We can buy whatever we want, but that ain't true.
That ain't true. We're constantly climbing up a hill when it comes to financials. So, all right. Well, I appreciate the interview. Well, no sense getting too far away from Red Power. We got a 2388 axial flow here, and man, does it look nice. Now, don't let the, there he is, he's on YouTube. Don't let the 643 narrow John Deere head fool you. I think this would be a mean picking machine right here, man. Can't wait to see what it goes for. Well, and this 7520's for sale with the H360 monster bucket, man. You can put half a house in there. Yep, comes with the duals. Got a Peterbilt triaxle here, and he says he hauled a little over 700 bushel in this thing at a pop, and it did okay. Got a Chevy Bison here. He says it's geared low, and I believe he said he would haul about 400 bushel in this. Oh, got a nice Great Plains 1300 here, no-till drill. These are nice. I've used these before. One I pulled was a 10-footer, but boy, did it lay the beans down in a uniform manner. And I had an excellent crop that year. This is not going to go cheap. This is nice. Got a Great Plains Series 2 turbo till here, 1200. And man, this thing's nice too. Old turbo till. Almost looks like a pintle hook on there. But yeah, this is bought out of Wigger Sales and, well, farm equipment. I was going to say sales and service, but yeah, I mean, this is nice. And no, I don't have my gimbal in hand yet. I'm trying not to walk back and forth and back. Yeah, man. You need a tractor to pull it. Got the roller harrows there, and yeah, just a nice piece. Well, make no mistake, he was a fan of the Great Plains because this is subsoiler 1300, and don't really need to tell you the 986 would not be pulling this. Got a set of 21-foot Kraus here, and boy, they're nice too. Whew, get right down the road with these. Now, these are heavy 21s. 9.5-inch spacing between the discs. I think that 986 would pull this. It'd make her grunt. Might have to unwire that lever and pull that TA back at the very least. Kinsey 3000, 6-row. This is nice, man. No, it's got to be a 1,000-gallon sprayer anyway. But yeah, this is fast sprayers. That's what this is called. Nice, man. He was set up nice. And then we'll come right over to a John Deere 12-foot mulcher. It looks to be in good shape. I already got one, or I'd probably be all in on this. It's funny, I got a Kiwani mulcher, same size and everything. And mine actually does have the John Deere cylinder on it. If I got this one, I could put the John Deere cylinder on this one, and it'd all be original. Now it does have the diesel bath going on it. The diesel shine. Yeah, it's got shovels, and this would roll them, level you right out. Okay, this is the white 5 bottom that he said he did pull with that 986. Old white, man, bringing the heat when it comes to mold boards. They make a nice plow. Auto reset up top. Everything looks good. You know, the thing is, oh, it's painted over. Yeah, but it's better than rust. John Deere MX-10 hog and stalks. Well, there you go. Got a 348 John Deere baler. Man, this thing looks good grief. This is stupid mint. Let's read the tag. John Deere model 348 small square baler with kicker, hydraulic hitch, cab control. Yeah, that's cool, man. Old kick baler. And we're gonna go over and look at some kick wagons here pretty soon. It's like a New Holland disc bind here. Let me read the tag. Take the effort right out of it. Yeah, 2006 New Holland 1432 disc. Steel rolls. Yeah. John Deere 335 round baler. Oh, and then he's got tedders and rakes, and there's your New Holland 163 tedder, hydraulic fold. Yeah. This is gonna be your rake. Man, his stuff's in good shape. You know, this is a retirement auction, and this is when you sell stuff, man, when you retire. Oh, here we go. Really nice, beautiful looking easy trail kicker wagon. And boy, have we seen these go fairly high over the years. I mean, it's nothing for these to go $4,000 or $5,000 pop, especially ones like this. Oh, let's see. Yeah. Easy trail, 8x18. And then there's a slew of them right there. And then it looks like there's a bale hauler right there too. Got a horsed header cart here. I think this is 30 foot. Boy, he got all his stuff at Wiggers. Let's see. This is, yeah, with extension tongue. Horse model CHC. It's a place to be. Old header cart is a nice one. This will bring $1. All right, all these are for sale, and these are actually the original front 3-rib off that 986. And there's enough tread on there to make me proud. Yeah, there you go. Looks like this is really the extent of the smalls. Looks like some blades there. This is going to be a spacer for, I don't know, like discs or something like that. And then a couple of jacks. I was at 6,000 on this. It just went up. If you guys can read this, you're going to be my hero. Because I am not wearing my glasses, and I'm going to hold it there. Tell me in the comments down below what year this is. Okay, now one question I have for you guys. Now this is the correct center for an 86 series. Okay, now we come over here, and that's a different center. And I don't know if early 86 series had the, you know, the big hole here. Somebody said, well, it looks like it's off a 686. Nah, I looked at the 686. They look just a little different. Plus, I think the axle sizes are different. That's not a showstopper for me anyway, but I just did want to point that out. If I was going to run duals on this, I'd run hubs. Pull the old dipstick. Without wiping it off. Yeah. I think actually I am going to wipe it off. In the hole. This is a retirement auction. It's not, you know, grandpa died and we're liquidating all his stuff. This is a happy ending. This guy's taught school, farmed. He's just getting out of it, that's all. And that's okay. Patricia and Phil Myer. Retirement auction. All right, well, I'll see you tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. in Titusville. Kicking it with Kiko. Also, it's available on Proxy Bid. If you want to run the tracker up on me and be a real butthole. But remember, no friends at an auction. Beep, beep.